What up? What up? What up? It's Coach Funk, and I would like to welcome you to the Locker Room, Episode One, where it's all about the Upland Metaverse. The Metaverse, a new frontier of connection and creativity. All right. Today's episode will be focused on collaboration and utility, and just giving a brief update of what's going on moving forward when these episodes pop up. I'm not going to commit to a daily, weekly, bi weekly, monthly routine because life is just life. But my commitment and goal is to do at least two episodes per month. All right. At least one every 2 weeks or pop out two in 1 week. But my goal is to have at least two episodes a month. There's a lot of talented content creators in Upland. So I feel like as of right now, I can't I don't have the need to oversaturate the market. There's a lot of content out there, so I could gradually get my feet wet in this content arena. So with that being said, welcome to the locker room, and let's go ahead and get started on the agenda.
Yo, welcome to the locker room. It's time to rise. An evergreen lies of 78. Watch us strive. Hip hop beats where the city meets the fields. From the streets to the crops, breaking all the seals. We're planting dreams, we're harvesting goals. In the Upland metaverse where the future unfolds. From the hustle on the block to the wisdom of the farm, we're mixing worlds together, bringing life that's strong. We're the HGF collective, making moves. In the virtual world, we set the with hip hop, farming, sports on the rise, entrepreneurship shining, reaching for the sky.
So, the first part, we're going to talk about Upland's updates, most recent updates. All right. So, more so recently in the last week, Upland's media page went down. It was an uproar. Me personally, those who spoke to me, I told them I didn't think it was a huge deal after really understanding that Medium is really like a blogging site. And about 2 days later, voila, there was an announcement that their Medium page was back up live, giving you full access to the archives of announcements. And it appeared that they were caught up in some form of spamming from a third party that affected their page. That's what they stated. I could only hope that they're transparent with us. But again, me personally, I didn't see this as a red flag. Things like this happen. It's going to continue to happen. This wasn't part of the blockchain. Again, these are my personal opinions, so you could do with them as you please. The announcement of the gamified missions, and the reason why, I'm just going to do a brief cliff notes on some of these topics because, again, everybody out there is going to be discussing these on their topics. So I don't want it to be redundant for you. I just want to hit a couple things that I feel that was important that I got out of it. All right. From a C-head's perspective. So why are completing missions important? Because it helps you get more yield. So the core of increasing your yield, ladies and gentlemen, is to complete at least 5 of the 12 missions to earn at least a 14.7% yield on all of your properties. All right. If you want to get the top tier, the big dog tier, in some cases, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that this will affect your game plan if you want to invest more time in completing the missions, because of course if you on the 1.1 million upics a month to get the extra percent extra few points percentage wise could mean a difference between 10 to 50,000 upics a month. So do your research. There's a lot of great content out there to make your decisions, but definitely at least if you're looking to uh, something back from your properties, buy the pass, uh, burn it, and complete at least 5 missions. The first week missions was simply something that I feel I'm stuttering. This is live. I'm not cutting this off. So it's something I feel that was very easy. That all you had to do to get one of the tasks done is burn a Genesis season or Genesis week pass. That was one. Simple. The second mission task was to build for the future, to start a construction on 3 structures in Sydney. Now, if you to lay the foundation for Genesis season legacy. So now, if you was one of those individuals that went over there, like myself, and at least got 3, I only have 3 in Sydney. This was something that was simple as well. Just go over there, start the place the boom start spark rather sparklet, and get 3 structures up and running. Leave them on there for at least a week. I would say at least until the next season. I'm sorry, the next task go live. That way you're safe for the snapshot to get credit. Um, Let me see. Yeah, to get credit. That's in a nutshell. More information to come. Check out other individuals' blogs, ladies and gentlemen, to get a more deep, in depth update about the season missions and things of that such. I just want to give you the brief cliff notes of what's important if you're watching this as a new player. Let's go ahead and talk about Genesis week. All right. So the first announcement that came out was get ready for to have fun because the next big chapter of Upland is here. Genesis season 2025 kicks off on June 1st and is not just about new events or cities. This season marks a major shift in how we play Upland. Key, they even bolded this section in out rather how we play in Upland. For the first time ever, we are diving into deep into toys, games, and the fun of the metaverse. So that's interesting. I want to see how they do this. Inspired by the Najos, I can't even say it. The just you know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm tongue tied right now. Vibes of classic toy commercials and fun time, playtime fun. This season introduced fun themes, action figures, and narratives that will unfold all season long. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. That's all I'm going to say about that. There's a lot of people out there right now stating, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed either, but the way I'm thinking, they're not going to show their hand. This is poker. They're not going to show their hand. They're going to give you, drips of what's coming on to just pique your interest. And from there, whatever is announced will be a bonus. So, my advice, again, it's just my opinion, and you know what that is. Just don't just sit back, relax, and just enjoy the surprises. For those that hear me in the back room, you understand what I'm saying. For those that just went in one ear and out the other, I get it, and you have the right to feel the way you do. So what else is going on? Limited time events you don't want to miss. So these things are like collect them all, structure ornament challenges, season decor contest, card challenges, and Genesis week. From the surface, these are the same type of events that happen um, in every season. So I'm just curious to see what's going on. They did announce or release a update. So Genesis, let's go over that real quick. Some key points. It's only a 4 minute read. I would advise you, if you want to read this, definitely go to their Medium page. It's up and running, and review this. So I love the toy 3D figure of a llama foraging. That's creative. I like that. Definitely AI. Definitely. Game on foraging the infinite playground. Genesis Week 2025 is right around the corner, and this year's theme, Game On Forging the Infinite Playground, captures the spirit of what's ahead. Captures the spirit of what's ahead. Interesting. Upland is doubling down on its core foundation, property ownership. For those who wanted this to happen, you should be excited. I've seen it on social media and in discords, many discords, that Upland got away from property ownership. So what they're saying is they heard us, heard you. Um, Upland is doubling down on this core foundation, property ownership, while expanding the depth of gameplay across the metaverse. It's a packed week of events, activities, and community celebrations. From thrilling competitions to team panels and exciting giveaways, it's a time for the entire Upland community to come together, celebrate the journey so far, and look ahead to the next evolution of the game. Blah, 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 blah. Each event during Genesis Week will receive its own standalone announcement. So this is just an overview, and every event will have its own announcement explaining what's going on. Knowing, going by previous, announcements, some of it will still be unclear. So we will have to get clarification for it. So definitely be prepared for that. But this post gives you a general overview of what to expect. Note, not everything is revealed here. Some surprises will be announced during the week itself. Awesome. So they have a Genesis Week Grand Prize, which is a one of a kind sea house. I said sea house. You see where my head is. Sunflower nursery. So it's the sunflower, a one of one sunflower seed nursery, a truly unique asset that will forever stand alone. So let's see what this is about. Exclusive nursery will be the only location in Upland capable of producing sunflower seeds. Rarity. Interesting. I bet this will get some people upset, or might not even like it, but I like it personally. It's my opinion. They did the same thing last year or the year before with the golden totem. So it's right along the lines of what they've been doing. So welcome to Upland, making it a rare and valuable addition to any player's portfolio. As the life layer begins to blossom across the metaverse, owning this nursery will position you at the forefront of an entirely new era of gameplay. Property. This is focusing on property. You see the connection? They're focusing and doubling down on property ownership in order to open up and to build this one of a kind, unique sunflower nursery. You have to have a property. So that's one. I'm just pointing that out. That's one way of them trying to double down on this property situation. So, what else is going on? So, one before I move on, I would like to say to whoever wins this, and it's ways to acquire tickets throughout competitions and events, and it's in this blog. But whoever wins this particular structure is going to be very happy. You might not like it now, but if you win it, you're going to be a happy camper, and everyone else out here is going to be happy for you. So I think this is a great opportunity for whoever. Normally, you would had to be in person to win, if I'm not mistaken, comment in the comments below if I'm mistaken. You had to be live at Genesis Week. So this is one of the ways of getting everyone involved. I'm just here to point out certain things in my from my perspective, from the locker room's perspective of how I'm internalizing things. So again, my disclaimer is it's only my opinion. I am not a financial advisor. Do not invest any money in this game that you are not willing to lose, because guess what? It is a game, but it's a play to earn game. So nothing is promised. What else? Some more events. Genesis Challenge, week long challenge packed with opportunities to win prizes. Genesis Championship Circuit racing finals. Congrats to everyone that made it, and good luck to everyone that's participating. Daily draws. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, so let's see. Daily draws. So log in daily for a shot at prizes and bonus entries into the grand prize giveaway. Simple, fun, and rewarding. If you're like me, I do that daily anyway, just to get accumulate the sparklet weekly. So that's part of my gameplay. So this shouldn't affect too many other people. Get just by logging in, you get a ticket. So that's awesome. Genesis Ledger event. The more you buy, the more you earn. Stack your purchases for a chance at one of the top tier pies. It doesn't say if it's going to be an UPX or uh, um, USD, but we're used to those, so that's nothing new. Genesis Treasure Rush, Scavenger Hunt Tours, plural tours. Explore Upland like never before with a series of scavenger hunts across the metaverse. Each hunt is designed to highlight unique areas and reward players, and with big prizes. I'm not good at scavenger hunts. If you're good and you like to help out the community, comment. Let's do it. But this is not me. These have me thinking too much. Nah, I can't do it, but I'll participate and try. So it's a great event though. It's just me personally. Genesis Cart Challenge should be awesome. Hit the tracks. Genesis Burn event. Interesting. Another burn event. We burnt one thing already, and that was a pass. I'm just curious of how many more burns we will have to burn to qualify as Genesis. I'm just thinking is they had a lot of Genesis things out there that they produce assets. It might be they might. This is just my assumption, speculation. They might have us burn some of those old wearable Genesis legits from like 2 years ago. Something like that. Something that has a huge influx of assets and mints. They did. It might be the NFLPA legits again. So who knows? But my personal money. Collect if you want. Would be on something Genesis from a few years ago. Probably legits. I could be wrong though. So don't come collecting. What else is going on? Sparklet Wars special. What? What? Sparklet Wars special Genesis edition. A lot of people thought they was gonna pause this. I don't know. Experience Sparklet Wars in a whole new way with the debut of a brand new mode created for Genesis Week. Interesting. It's going to be special forces. It's going to be interesting. It might be what Golden Pass. It might be the Golden Pass winners or whoever got the Golden Pass. It was 320 of them, and whatever fraction you burnt, that's what fraction you on. That's my outlandish optimism. And what else? We're happening live streams Monday with the championship circuit. Good luck, everyone in X1. Monday with the vulgar Uplander. Congratulations. Awesome. Wednesday with the High Park Ninjas, and he's interviewing Dirk. So that will be interesting. I definitely will tune in. This is Pacific time. I'm on the East Coast, so I have to add 3 hours. So if you like me, Thursday roadmap update. I would love to see that. I'm going to make sure I see that on Thursday. That's 2 p.m. my time. What else? Community awards. Oh my goodness! I just saw the finalists for all the awards. Congrats! This is going to be talked about. So I'm going to go ahead and digress and let everyone else talk about this content. But congrats to everyone that was made the final cut. It's an honor within itself. So awesome. Mark your calendar. So that's that. Awesome. So definitely dive in. Um, Upland posted it in the Discord or on the X account. It's on Medium. A lot of us Uplanders have shared it. So once it come across your feed, your news feed, definitely click on it. Save it for later, but read it for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. See what's going on. All right. Let's go back and see what's going on. What's going on? Keeping up with the Joneses. I'm trying to. Next slide. So, this is the portion where I highlight the sponsor of this video. So, the first ever episode, the first episode ever is sponsored by my home community, Evergreen 7-8. Ladies and gentlemen, definitely if you're looking for a unique community, something or somewhere you can be yourself, um, and it's in a non thought about city as I think about it, and that's Detroit, Michigan, the good old green community of Evergreen Lasher 7-8. It's inspired by entrepreneurs, rebels of the metaverse to be who they were meant to be in the metaverse. So, if that's you, there's a lot of brands that's already laying the foundation for their metaverse adventures, their metaverse imprint, their footprint, the foundation of the base, like myself. We have versatile styles. And before I get started, you see how big the screen is and the slide. I couldn't put everyone in there. Just check it out. You will see all the the orange dots, all the black dots. Check it out. If and we invite you. If you're looking to join this community, in the description below, you'll have a personal invite into my Discord. Based on my project, I'm a member of Evergreen Lasher 7-8. It's just my information is directly tied to everything in this particular Discord. So it's a lot easier to promote Evergreen Lasher and push everyone to the main Discord as well through my Discord. We're one of the same. It's just I have a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen, and to push all that into one general Discord is unfair to everyone else. So, definitely, as you see, I'm all EL 7-8. I just have a lot of on my plate, so I decided to branch off my personal Discord and still funnel everyone in the Evergreen 7-8. So as you see, you have Lightning, Speedway, Losher Green Company, Versatile Styles, Speedway, Just Blaze Way, my Evergreen EL 7-8 Garden Tour. You got the Black Greens brand coming soon. You got Crazy Strands in there. You got one of the champions of the first ever NFT powered fantasy basketball leagues in the metaverse. Evergreen 7-8 was the inaugural winner, or inaugural champion. Now just chasing another championship to show these suckers that it wasn't a fluke. So, but we did bring in another one. Shout out to Umbrella Facts for winning it the previous year, and also shout out to the current champion, Mr. Wolf Warner. A lot of brands, ladies and gentlemen. If interested to see what we got going on, definitely click the link, introduce yourself, and meet some of the community members. All right. And again, 7, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. I can't sing, but I'm gonna play around. So what makes 7-8 so special? I don't know, the community, but if you do decide to join, just know we're divided into 7 districts, and each district in the future will have the availability to be able to grow certain crops. So take your time, pause this video, take a picture with your phone so you will see when you're deciding to join our community what location you're going to be in and what crops you're going to be able to grow if you participate in our layer 1 game. All right. Now, in the hip hop district right here, currently the crop will be potatoes. Potatoes or potatoes. All right. However you pronounce it. But I just wanted to share with you, the different districts that we have. And before you make a purchase, if you join, or if you already have a property and you didn't know, just know you need to get to my Discord and start figuring out when these crops is going to be planted. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into the next part, and that's about the communities and the nodes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will say that Upland has some amazing communities that's under in the game. All right. It's so many that me personally, I believe I have ADHD and I can't focus on all these different communities. Okay. I can't be a part of. That's just me. I've seen many Uplanders do it and I salute them fully. But me and my creative mind, I can't. So if you're watching this video and you never see me in your Discord, it's no disrespect. I try to, spend my time wisely. I'm definitely still working a job. I get off at 6 p.m. and I have children. So, it's a lot of things going on in just real life like everyone else is doing. And on top of that, I'm still trying to build what I'm trying to build. So with that being said, any individuals that just join Upland that has been part of Upland for years and just feel lost, my advice is these communities on this slide are, I'm not going to say the best communities, but they're part of the Seed Head NFT project that I created. And for me, my utility is to promote those individuals that invested in my vision. So I'm biased. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I'm biased. I'm going to promote individuals that purchase my NFT and for free in my all my videos. So that's one of the utilities that I'm giving them. So that's why we're here now at this particular community knows that I'm promoting for individuals to definitely dive into and check out. So with that being said, we got Robot City over there in Chatword, LA. Definitely an awesome up and coming. I'm not going to even say up and coming community. They already laid the foundation. Amazing community. More on that shortly. We have High Park Ninjas that's doing amazing things with martial arts over there in High Park. I didn't know actually. I have a few properties over there in High Park because of a personal favorite hip hop artist, Nipsey Hussle. So I personally, visited that area, took some videos after, his unfortunate death, and to come to find out that individuals was over there building up that whole area, which was refreshing, and they became a member of the clan, and likewise, me, a member of their clan. So definitely great things going on in Hyde Park. Creedmoor, man, the Halloween node. What more can I say? They have awesome leadership. They have an awesome theme. And an awesome location. So definitely, and awesome information. So definitely look into them as well. And we had the node father, the original Genesis node in the Genesis city. Uptown Terrace in San Francisco. Great community, a lot of utility. More information on this as well coming up shortly. But definitely, he was the he. If no one else would say it on here, if he's not the sole one, he was part of the team that became the Alpha Node builders. So definitely salute to them. Great node. We have um, Quailwood, the luxury node. Awesome, awesome things going on there. I'm really looking forward rather for their layer 2, layer 3 game that they've been working on. So definitely a awesome node, very experienced with their leadership as well. And you see it, ladies and gentlemen. You thought I wasn't on speak on us, Evergreen 7-8. One of the originals. One of the originals. Farming. One of the originals. When I say that, I'm talking about like Detroit itself was a FSA city. And there were like over, I want to say just minimum like 500 to 1,000 FSA properties in Evergreen. And we was able to take care of them and mint it out and become a collection as well. So definitely great minds, definitely great people. You know, definitely, me. I'm never going nowhere. My whole project is based off of Evergreen. So if you we're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going nowhere. This is my home, my foundation. So definitely look into Evergreen. All right. Upland, it's just a umbrella itself. If it wasn't for Upland and the community itself, no one would be here now. No, none of us. So definitely, if you're part of the Upland community, so Upland itself is a community, and every other community is a sub community of Upland. All right. And the real Node LA. Salute, my brother Elijah. Yeah, another powerhouse in the game. Current player of the year. He got about another 4 days until the new announcement, somewhere around there, a few days. But current player of the year is heading up that node. Great information. He's really big on VR and AR, and just being innovative. So definitely take a look at the nose in this particular I'm messing up. I'm looking. I'm doing too much in this particular slide. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay. Okay. So we do have the first ever NFT powered fantasy basketball league in Upland and possibly the metaverse. And I just want to give out this shout out and give him his roses. He's due of the 2024-25 FBA Season 3 champions, Daniel Wools. About time, brother. About time. He made it all the way last year and lost due to it was like one steal or something like that. He was on a mission this year and he finally got it. Now, we all know it's going to be hard to go back to back as the previous champion and me. So definitely interesting. We're keeping 5 keepers moving forward. And actually, I do believe that we have 2 open teams. So again, it's NFT powered. So, or if you are interested in purchasing the team, you will have to buy the team's NFT to take ownership. All right. So, the description, again, in the description, you have my link to my Discord to be able to get in contact with me. All right. What else is going on? We also are participating in the FBA Fantasy Postseason League. This is not NFT powered. This is invite only. And you really can't see it, but the way it is set up is you pick players on teams in the playoffs. And as the teams get knocked out and move forward to the next round, the players on said team is eliminated from your team as well and from the tournament. So we're currently in the last game, round rather, the final. You really can't see the screen, but I have like three at least a 300 point lead above L Slack. We both have around like 6 players left, 6 or 3, something like that. But it's gonna be huge. If I could pull this off, I did win last year, so I'll be the first back-to-back winner, postseason champion. I'm not. I don't. It's gonna be rough, bro. But we'll see. I have a decent lead. Who knows? Players get hurt. But I can say L Slack did come in and show his NBA knowledge. So congrats. I know he's currently in second. Swagzilla is currently in third. And I'm just looking to see where Mr. Wolf Warner is. Where are you, Wolf? Oh, there you go. There you go. You currently 5. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I believe he was second. He was runner up last year. I don't know what's going on. I think he went in all. He went all in on the Knicks or something. So I need to get on my next episode so he could defend himself. Look in the comments. I'm pretty sure he'll probably say something too. So knowing my dude, Wolf. Wolf, woof, woof, woof. My dude, man. I hope you're doing well, my dude. So that's what we got going on the FBA breakdown. The season is wrapping up. We're currently in a WNBA league in with Wolf Warner. We're looking at opening up our second G League, the known league, the G League for basketball. So be on the lookout for information on that as well, or just enter my Discord and stay up to date. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the next slide. Looky here, looky here. I told you we was gonna talk about Robot City. Robot City. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight to it. I am the founder of the C Hits NFT project, and based on that project, I'm not going to even go too in deep with it because it is sold out after 3 years. It was only 42 one of ones, but based on that project, now that we're sold out, and now that I'm close of getting all of their gnomes in the game, I have about about 9 more to go, and then I'll complete that phase. However, we're in the process of start giving the gnomes utility. All right. And this is one of the first collabs with one of my NFT owners that we've done. And we're still building this out, but with OB1 PR. I said OB1. OB1 PR. OB we have created a utility for his gnomes. Well, one utility for one of his gnomes. So anyone that owns one of his gnomes, right? They are $73 plus the Upland tax. It comes up to 76 USD. It's only 34 of his gnomes minted in the game that will ever be created. And if you're one of the 34 individuals that own one of his gnomes, you will receive a free NFT collaborative. I say collaborative. You will receive a free NFT map asset collab asset of the AI farming robot CSEF. There's only 100 of these produced, minted. Well, once it's approved in the game, I'm still waiting. There will only be 100 of these minted, so 34 of them will go to a gnome owner, which will leave us with do the math, do the math. 60. Okay, how many? 66. All right. Nah, I think it'll be 66. Yes, it will. Now, I'm telling you to do the math, but I can't do the math. So Just tell you it's a lot going. Mine is 34.66. Yes, there we go. So it'll be 66 left after the fee drop. But the key with this is key with one of the games that we're doing, Gnome Quest. This robot will be used to merge assets, merge seeds, create structures, do a lot of things. I'm not going to give up the secret. Just know, to those who purchase a Obi-Wan, I keep calling you Obi-Wan. So Obi-Wan PR gnome, just know you I will find you and give you your asset. And anyone that buys one moving forward will automatically get that 2-for-1 deal. Just know, once they're sold out and they go on the market, they're roughly around 42 USD. So you buy this, you get this for free. So if you're one of the initial holders of the Obi-Wan PR, no. All right. Look in the description below. You'll see where they're listed in all my locations. All right. But definitely look over there in Robot City. Some will be listed there. So let's go ahead and move forward. Breaking news. Breaking news. Another one. What was that video? Another one. Breaking news. Breaking news. The same is going to be true with the Ben 68. No. Now, one second. The same will be true with the Ben 68. Gnome. All right. So let's get into it. Garden Gnome updates. So I'm currently working with a few of the NFT owners to get their gnomes in the game if it's not already there, and to work on giving them utilities from their own brands. I'm working with Robot City, and now I'm working with Ben 68. Um, and he's a very intelligent and Genesis. I said Genesis, generous person. All right, there's a total of about 42 gnomes that's coming in the game. More collabs is coming. Just remember, it's only one of me, and I have to physically, work with them to come up with ideas that will work with what they got going on now. So as we progress, more and more utilities will come to the gnomes that you possibly own, and you just don't even know. All right, if you buy any of them now. So, but with the Ben 68 gnome, let's go ahead and talk about it. It's only gonna be 34 minutes. All right. Um, we have a press release. Let's go ahead and read about it. Read about it. Metaverse Ventures Australia and HGF Metaverse Innovations launch exclusive Ben 68 Sea Head Gnome collections. All right. Only 34 gnomes, real utility, zero fluff. June 2025. I got to come up with a date when we officially do it. So today is the 5th. Let's say, fuck it. Let's start June 9th, first day of Genesis week. All right. So they're going to be in sale in our locations. Stay on the lookout. Join the Discord June 9th, Genesis week. All right. In a powerhouse Web3 collaboration, Metaverse Ventures Australia, MVA, and HGF Metaverse Innovations have officially announced the launch of the Ben 68 Sea Head Gnomes, a limited series of just 34 digital collectibles that fuse style, symbolism, and in game strategy within the Upland metaverse. This drop marks the next chapter in the creative alliance between the MVA founder Ben 68 and Sea Head's creator, Coach Funk, blending metatainment with layered utility. Each gnome unlocks monthly rewards, structure ornaments, and or map assets, entry into exclusive prize draws, monthly in-game asset bundles, and quarterly Upix jackpots. Access to the bonus, okay, access to bonus C hit utility via Coach Funk's Discord server. Link will be in the description. These rewards are funded and backed by MVA's flagship brands, the Genesis Node, Samurai Aquatics, and Midtown Terrors. On top of these utilities that Ben has given you, all of my gnome owners will have layered utility from me, the creator of the project. So there's certain things that you will get as a whole if you just hold one or three or maybe 15 or have the whole set. You will acquire more utility wherever it may be. So as we evolve, so will the utility and the rewards. All right. Um, to access the full range of benefits, holders must also be verified members of Coach Funk's Discord, ensuring the collections stay both rare and connected. Whether you're collecting, building, or just like your digital avatars with serious swagger, the Ben 68 Sea Heads gnomes aren't just NFTs. They're metaverse citizens with perks. Only 34 will ever exist. Will you claim one before they're gone? More information, visit my Discord. Press contact is my email, coachfunk at hgfcollective.com. But right here is the Discord. If you don't want to go ahead and write that down, it will be in the description below. So, again, in collaboration with HGF Metaverse Innovations, what do you get starting off if you own one of these gnomes? You will get a monthly structure ornament and or map asset reward, entry to into monthly bonus prize draws on in-game asset bundles, entry into quarterly bonus prize draws of Upix. Now, that right there alone, just by purchasing one of these, you will get, just looking at this, 12 map assets or structure ornaments. Let's just say it's 6 and 6, 50-50. You will get 6 structure ornaments and six map assets a year. You can do whatever you want with them. You could code them, you could flip them, but again, it is the utility that it comes from. All right. You may even get it going to the quarterly bonus prize draws and once a year win a Upix pot just for holding the gnome. So look at the utility, ladies and gentlemen, and you never know what else could be added to the this particular gnome. So be on the lookout. June 9th is done. June 9th is set in stone. Let's get it. Lastly, here is the official statement from Ben 69. I am absolutely stoked to finally get the ball rolling on the Ben 68 Sea Heads Gnomes and officially join the movement as part of HGF Metaverse Innovations. This has been a long time coming, and I couldn't be prouder to work alongside Coach Funk in building something truly community first in the Upland Metaverse. It's been just over a year since I signed up to be one of the Sea Heads, and life has thrown plenty of curveballs at both of us in that time. Through it all, Coach Funk's leadership, vision, and above all, patience have been nothing short of inspiring. I'm deeply grateful for the support and collaboration as we brought this idea to life. And I can't wait to see where it grows from here. Let's get it, Ben 68. Sir, thank you for the kind words. And that's from Ben, the Node Father himself. Let's go ahead and move forward. Breaking news. Breaking news. HGF Collective has just launched a new LLC in Delaware. So this is something I've been working on since I've started Upland. It didn't take me, 3+ years, but I wanted to create something that I would be able to base it off of Upland. And it's not only off of Upland, my LLC, it's based off of the metaverse. So it's a business consulting, personal consulting gig LLC of just helping individuals understand the metaverse and Upland a little bit better. Um, I am only one person. It's a one person LLC, so still on the ground floor. It's going to take me about 3 to 5 years to really make some profit. I get it. I'm not jumping head first into something, not understanding the risk. All right. However, we're at the front of something, and we're the OGs now. We're very versed of how to maneuver within Upland metaverse and different metaverses in the crypto scene now. So that's a skill set that a lot of people, a lot of new Uplanders, a lot of individuals that's looking to join Upland would wouldn't mind having. So I put together some trainings. I'm putting together some coaching calls to help the learning curve of individuals that's looking for the services that I have. More information, website, things of that nature is being worked on now, and will be available for your viewing shortly. All right. But the name of the LLC is um, HGF Metaverse Innovations. All right. Right here, I was going to name it HGF Collective, but it just didn't flow in real life. However, my company is the owner of HGF Collective in the game. So I just kept it like that here for you to see it. Just know HGF Collective in the game, Upland, is now known as HGF Metaverse Innovations. All right. So I hear it all through the screen. Thank you for all the congratulations. I appreciate you, especially the two in the back. You're the real ones. You're the real heroes. You're the ones that motivated me and helped me see the gifts that I was giving, and I will be able to help individuals, attempt to do some of the things that I've done or some things that I never thought about, but just give them a guiding hand and the resources. So I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Let's go ahead and move to the next slide. So we get to the point where I'm going to announce the grand opening raffle. So there are going to be three total bundles. Okay. Two 30-minute coaching call bundles. Remember, call bundles. It's a call. It might be layered, but again, it will be two. So someone will win one, and another person will win another 30-minute coaching call with Coach Funk. And the third prize winner will win one of my new EL78 nutrient carts that should be released from Upland soon. Oh my God. But soon it does. I'm on it. I can't wait. And you will be able to receive your assets. All right. So, how do you get in a raffle? Want a shot at some exclusive prizes? Here's how you can enter. First, like and share this YouTube video. Comment below with your favorite moment of this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for future raffles and future updates and future episodes, because this is only one, episode one. Now, each step you do gets you one entry. The more you engage, the higher your chances to win big. The deadline to enter the raffle I'm going to change this, ladies and gentlemen. The deadline to enter the raffle will be, if we're starting bins on the 9th. Yeah, I gotta update that. The deadline for the raffle to collect the points will be June 12th. June 12th. The deadline will be, and I will announce it with, I guess, episode 2. Because I can't do it on a vulgar Uplander. Yeah, I'll announce the winners and how to collect your prizes and assets on June 12th. All right. So, yes, don't mind this here. This is just live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just bumping my gums straight through. But yeah, I will update everything on the back end. So thank you. But make sure you get your entries in, like, share, comment, subscribe to get all 4 entries per person to get a chance to win one of the 3 bundles. All right. Let's go ahead and move to the next screen. And here, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to share with those who watch me on social media, X, specifically that yes, I'm a part of the Pi network. I'm very intrigued about this coin. I've been in the community for over 3 to 4 years. Been mining, and I am I have designated Evergreen as a Pi community. So if you own a property in Evergreen, you will receive one of my Upland Pi community meme coins, only 100 mints. If you own a property in Evergreen and you are currently in Pi, send me a DM so I could compose the list. First come, first serve. However, um, members are Evergreen first. But however, after I distribute the coins when it's released in Upland, all my assets is per release. Over 2-3 months waiting now, just to let you know. So it has to be soon. It has to be soon. I'm not keeping my fingers and my toes crossed, but we're going to create utility for Pi within Evergreen. It's whatever the creator creates, and this is me, Coach Funk. I have a creative mind, so I already have some utility for using the actual Pi coin and integrating it into Upland. So stay tuned. Get one of the Upland Pi community meme coins to get access to our Pi community. With 100 mints, it limits our community within Evergreen to really focus on building out the ecosystem of Pi within Upland and sharing it with other members throughout Upland and Pi. So be on the lookout for that information as well. So a lot of things going with HGF Metaverse Innovations, as you see. So definitely stay tuned. So this is the time where I'm just going to have a couple closing remarks, double down on a few things that I went over. But man, it felt good, to be honest with you, to get episode 1 out the way by myself. No guess. Not that I didn't want that to happen. Obi was supposed to be here with me yesterday, but I was having technical difficulties, and we just mastermind and uh built yesterday, and it was well deserving. So he's definitely excited on the of where we're going, the collaboration with Robot City. He's definitely excited about what's happening in Robot City. I'm excited for him. We're excited for his gnomes, the AI robot. As you see, Robot City collaboration, AI robot. They gifted Evergreen the first ever AI robot. Never mind. I sound like an old rapper, but Yeah, it's a lot going on just in within HGF and Evergreen. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, we're just a pebble in a huge rock bank or pile. Upland has a lot going on as well. So for you to take out your time, watch this video to the end, definitely to the end. You know, I will know if you watched it to the end if you complete the raffle qualifications or requirements. All right. So that's why I did it that way. But thank you for taking out the time, learning a little bit of more about, what we got going on in Evergreen and HGF and being, and listening to actually the first episode of the locker room. Moving forward, I will have, multiple guests, preferably C heads. Sorry, I have to give them the shine first. But, once I get through those, I will be reaching out to community members as well. If you're a community member would like to, get on or be a guest, definitely reach out to me, DM me in game, Coach Funk. We'll probably have you on with one of the CEOs as a co-host or something like that, or just hey, man, get your feet wet. To get out here in these upland streets. That's what we're here for in the locker room. We listen to opinions. We respect your opinions. We might talk about your opinions, but everyone's opinions is important. I ain't gonna say talk about it, but we might discuss your opinions and have a great discussion, debate. But you know what? When it comes down to it, as uplanders, we're all here to make the community better. We all have our own opinions of how to do that. As long as we respect everyone's opinions and move forward in a respectful manner, that's all I can ask. So that's how I like to do it. We're human. We all have real life stress. So with that being said, this is Coach Funk. I invite you to be part of my Discord. I invite you to be part of Evergreen Lasher 78. If you're a creator, if you're looking just to be around, the vibe, if you just want to learn, I open the doors to my Discord to you. With that being said, thank you for staying to the end. My mouth is dry as hell, so I need some more water. But yeah, I'm inspired. I'm looking forward to, you know, doing episode 2 with the new updates after Genesis week. Coach Funk, you do what it do. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. And join my Discord. And I'll see you in the metaverse. Peace.